Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Gaudet Field here in Middletown, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks are set to take on the Lasers of Lasell University in a non-conference field hockey matchup. Hello again and welcome. I am Andrew Pizzelli bringing you the call here tonight. The Seahawks, in search of matching their best start in program history, they are 4-0 on the season. Meanwhile, the Lasers are 2-2 on the young season. Coming into today, the Seahawks most recently defeated Clark here on this same field 4-1 this past Saturday. The Lasers, they have won 2 in a row versus New England College and Regis. So both of these teams coming in hot into today's matchup. For the Lasers, they'll be starting the excellent freshman Courtney Tello between the pipes, reigning GNAC Rookie of the Week. Meanwhile, the Seahawks will once again start Olivia Butler, who made 6 saves this past Saturday, and she is reigning CCC Defensive Player of the Week. So the goaltenders will want to keep our eye on, and we'll see who gets tested the most first. Gorgeous night here in Middletown. Lights are on. Won't need them for a little bit, though. And our camera's not showing it here, but behind us, a spectacular sunset out over the Newport Bay. I'm not sure what the holdup is here. I think the official's just checking something with the cage that the Lasers will be defending. Seahawks wearing the home blues, moving left to right here in the first half. Meanwhile, the Lasers wearing their road whites, they'll move right to left here in the first half. And I think we should be ready to go. The official is asking the Lasers players to move a bit back. And we're ready to go. Lasers with it first. And they'll look to work it across midfield. Whistle and a foul against the Lasers. Seahawks will get it back, but it's tossed out of play. Lasers will walk it in from the far sideline. As I said, the Seahawks won 4-1 this past Saturday. 4 different goal scorers. Timms had a goal and an assist in that game. She's the Seahawks' leading point scorer. Here's Grace Parker sliding along left side. Pass down to Timms. Trying to get it back to Parker, top of the arc. Parker slides it on back to the point. Now out near midfield, the Seahawks will corral it. That one picked off. Taken away by the Lasers. Near side with it now, Kaylee Miller. And then she gives it away. Looking to run with it was Olivia Hussey. And a whistle here against Salve. Maggie Hansen plays it across the field. Up ahead, Hussey trying to move it wide left side. Allison Trinfio up the wing, drops it into the corner. Parker out there for Salve. Turns, fires it. Timms waiting for it, and 2 Lasers jump in front and feed it out to the wing, but Parker right there to steal it back. Wales now back at midfield will slide it all the way back to Maggie Hansen. Seahawks out at midfield will reset here. Across to Levy. She looks to fire it ahead. And a foul here against Salve. Emily Frazier will bring it in from the near side, and she looks to go aerial, lifting it into the attacking end. Bounced for Timms, who settles it down at the 20. Timms will sprint up the right side. Timms along the end line looks to cross it in front, loose there. Turning left side, Trunfio, her shot is blocked. And then Trinfio trying to get it back. Commits the foul. Wales. Far sideline. Hesitated on the pass, and then it's stolen by Lily Stark. And then a foul against the Seahawks. .11:36 to go in the first quarter. No score. Lisa Ortiz trying to move ahead, and she has it taken away by Hanson, able to feed it through the legs for a moment of Kaylee Miller. And then a foul against the Lasers. Then Hanson threw it out of play. Misplayed on the far sideline. Kristen Wales, senior captain, will bring it in. Drops it on back to Hanson. Now all the way across the field, and that pass is not going to get there. Read well and taken by Kaylee Miller. She looks to feed it into space. Seahawks quickly try to change the field. Bedrosian and Timms trying to double team here along the near side. And that one out of play off the Lasers. So Frazier will walk it in. Touches it to Bedrosian. Bedrosian up the right-hand side, into the corner. Trying to get out of the way of the official. Now with the backhand, plays it across into the slot. Timms trying to get it on the net. Not able to get a shot away. Lasers throw it out to the wing. And will look to carry it away from trouble. Sheridan Blaha. Frazier slides it along for Hussey. Left side now, Trinfio pushes it into the corner for Parker. Just out of her reach, but she's able to track it down along the end line and keep it in. Parker pushes it back for Trinfio, far side, trying to fire it into the slot, top of the arc. Hussey can't get to it. Lasers will just feed it out of play. Seahawks will keep it with 9:50 to go in the first, and possession deep on the far side. Back to Wales. She hops it ahead. Trinfio waiting. Wanted to get it to Hussey. And a whistle and a foul here against Salve. Timms picks it off out high. Jumping in is Frazier now. Dribbling through a crowd. Frazier pushes it into the slot. She has a shot and they score! That could have been Bedrosian maybe who got the tip. Initially, that was Frazier with the shot. So 1-0 Salve. When we get a chance, we'll try and take a second look at it. So they announce it Parker. We get the word from on the field, so it is Parker. So Parker gets the goal to put the Seahawks up 1-0. There's Frazier with the initial shot. And there was a crowd of Seahawks inside there. Hanson looks to take it away. 8:37 and counting to go in the first. Here's a foul here against the Seahawks. Lasers look to fire it in. Coming free in the middle with a backhand shot, and they score! Looks like Lisa Ortiz. So just like that, the Lasers answer. That one just kind of on a broken play, and Ortiz was able to work free. Bedrosian fires it into the slot, looks to chase down her own shot. Got a piece of the clearance pass. Seahawks trying to jump on it. Lasers looking to carry it out. 8:05 to go in the first. Game tied at 1. Good job there by Levy, standing up strong in the midfield. Now looking to throw it ahead. Touched and picked by Kenzie Lennon, but she is whistled for a foul. Lennon had 2 goals and an assist on Saturday. Lasell scored 5 goals in the third quarter, 6 total in the second half. All of their goals coming in the second half of their 6-1 victory. They had a 31-3 shot advantage in that game. Bedrosian lost it. And then commits a foul. Levy. Bedrosian on the backhand, trying to feed it through. Timms able to dig it out and then can't get it back to Bedrosian before it goes out of play. Clock running. 6:40 to go in the first quarter. Grace Parker scored to make it 1-0, but Lisa Ortiz off a little giveaway in front, able to even things. Here come the Lasers. Blah up the left side. And she's called for the foul. Initially, the Lasers thought they were going to get the benefit of the call. Lefebvre gets it to Parker left side. Looking to chip it ahead for Timms in deep. And the Seahawks are whistled this time. Pass broken up. Trinfio trying to get to it through midfield. And now looking to hit on the run. Lily Stark with some space right side, but the Seahawks able to get back. That's Kristen Wales jumping back into the frame to take it away. And then Wales wanting to hop it ahead, and this whistle is going to go against Salve. That one played wide and out of play. Seahawks last to touch it, so the Lasers will keep it. Back out to midfield. Playing it into a crowd, and this time a whistle against Lasell. Timms. Hops up on Shannon Kennedy. Gets it along to Timms. Into the middle now. Lefebvre wanted to get it right side to Maeve Ledwith. Some subs trickling onto the field here for Salve. Trinfio on the backhand, spins it into the corner. Kennedy, left wing side, wanted to get it back to the point to Lefebvre. Pass broken up, and the Lasers clear it out to midfield. Blah, up the far side, will run with it. Watched by Hansen. And Hansen draws the offensive foul. Lefebvre gives it away. Joanna Snyder trying to feed it ahead. And that's broken up. Bedrosian has it run off her stick. Lost out of play by the Lasers. Seahawks will take it from the near sideline, right near the scorer's table with 3:37 to go in the first quarter. Game tied at 1. Whistle here against Salve. Jess Gurney trying to feed it through. Abby Dubuque draws the foul. Bedrosian looking to angle middle. Bedrosian. Tongue-tying myself. Here comes Timms. Up the right-hand side. Timms will fire it into the middle all the way through the crease, and that one ricocheted in on the backside. And that's Hussey. Three minutes flat to go in the first. Seahawks retake the lead. First career goal for Olivia Hussey. And here come the Seahawks right back, and that one just out of the reach of Bedrosian. Taken away. Kennedy trying to walk her way in front. Ball knocked away. Kennedy still trying to dig it out. It comes free. And a corner. And it will be Bedrosian in the far corner left side to put it in play. She's going to go short, and it gets through Lefebvre. Wales will track it down. Kennedy now up top. Play kind of broken. Hussey in the middle trying to go through two players, throws it on the cage. Diving attempt made by Tello, but Hussey scores again. That play all kind of broken up after the corner. Courtney Tello just couldn't find it. 1:36 to go in the first. Seahawks now on top 3-1. Two straight goals. Seahawks with numbers here if they hurry. Kennedy trying to get it through to Parker out of her reach. Back to get it is Joanna Snyder. Final minute, first quarter. Kennedy in the corner trying to fire it in front. Ball loose up at the top of the arc, fired back in. Lasers trying to clear it. Frazier on the right side. She will fire it towards the cage, and that is blocked. Frazier sticking with it, and then eventually called for a foul. Ball drifted into the slot. Seahawks trying to keep it in. Hussey on the backhand. Looks to spin it further. Out of the reach of Kennedy. Kira Spedden as well in the middle there for Salve. Ball will go out of play on the far side with 14 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Elizabeth Clark wanted to carry up the left side. A foul here against Salve, and that'll do it for the first quarter. So the Seahawks strike first. The Lasers answer right back. Lisa Ortiz even things up 1-1, but two straight goals to close the quarter for Salve, and they will take a 3-1 lead into the second quarter. We'll take a quick break and be back with the rest of the first half Salve Regina leading 3-1. You're watching field hockey non-conference action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to Gaudet Field. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call. Thank you for finding us on the Salve Athletics Network. Seahawks leading 3-1 here over Lasell. Salve trying to go to 5-0 and match their best start in program history. A couple of corrections. The first goal scored by Grace Parker. Second was Olivia Hussey. That third one, we thought it was Hussey again, but it was actually Eliza Timms. So a goal and an assist already for Timms as she continues to rack up the points here in the early goings of this season. But first career goal for Olivia Hussey. Right now, the one that gave the Seahawks the lead. Bedrosian will bring this in from the near side. And actually will give it back to Levy now. Slidden through, Hussey trying to push it further. Lasers converge and want to walk it out, but Frazier will steal it away. Frazier walking into the middle, trying to play it back up top. Hansen looking to fly it in front. Parker looking to turn on an odd angle, throws it in front. Tim's trying to find it. Trunfillo down to grab it. And then the Lasers knock it out wide. Foot race now. Hansen running with Lily Stark, and Stark wins that race. Good hustle there for the sophomore from Saco, Maine. Lasers turn it right back over, though. Here's Timms, top of the arc, pushes it to herself. Timms into the corner. Parker waiting, looking across it in front. Timms turning, shooting, and it's saved by Tello. Eliza Timms with the close chance. Back in front for her again. Timms trying to get it away. Tello down on all fours. That one hopped towards the cage, and they score. Another big crowd in front. Tough to tell who that could have been. Odds are it was probably Timms. She is the one who's right there on the doorstep, and I think it is. Unless we hear otherwise, for now, I think that's Timms. So 12:50 to go in the second. Seahawks up 4-1. And Timms doing the dirty work in front. Here's Frazier on the run. Ball poked out of play. Seahawks will keep it. Maggie Hansen. Pass broken up at the top of the arc. Lefebvre weaving her way, trying to get it back through to Timms. Out of play, Seahawks will keep it. And they'll start out wide. Frazier will have it out near the 20. Frazier trying to back her way through the double team. And a foul against the Lasers. Point pass nearly intercepted. And now tossed out to midfield by the Lasers. And we're looking to answer here. 3 unanswered goals for Salve. Here's Hussey. Nifty move there to get around Kaylee Miller. And then lost it near the arc. Lasers really feeling hemmed in, though. Not able to get the ball past midfield here this last couple of minutes. Four to 1 the difference right now. Seahawks to start this season outscoring opponents 13-4 in total. Frazier tried to settle it down. It'll go off either her or Ortiz. See which way the official goes with this. And it was last touched by Frazier. So the Lasers will walk it in from right in front of their own bench with 10:38 to go here in the second quarter. Miller. Lily Stark can't get away from Maggie Hansen, who softly plays across the field, and that's picked off by Sage Dudier. Stark, right side, Dubuque challenging her. And that one is lost in deep. Lasers will keep it. Kenzie Lennon trying to hit Stark down the far side and pass off the mark. Salve will get it back. 9:34 and counting to go in the second quarter. 3 straight goals for the Seahawks. And they lead 4-1. Parker up the left side along the end line. And then Parker loses it out of play. Trying to square up and get a pass into the slot. Lasers will take it back with 8:53 and counting to go in the first half. Hussey along for Frazier. Frazier tees up the drive, and that's blocked in front. Frazier with one hand trying to grab it, but the Seahawks are called for a foul. 9-1 the shot advantage for Salve. Here's an aerial pass from Levy. And the Seahawks turn it over. Levy tangling with Ortiz. Now Miller. And that's taken back by Levy. Wanted to get it to Bedrosian on the near side. Levy and Miller tied up. Levy will come away with it. Here's Hannah Bedrosian now with space. Bedrosian looking to slide it through for Timms. Fighting. And the foul is called against Salve. 9-1 the shot advantage, 4-1 shots on goal. So the Lasers have scored on their only shot, which was the point-blank chance for Lisa Ortiz off a turnover. Here's Bedrosian, right side. Looks to fly in front, loose. Timms trying to get to it, but a whistle in front will give it back to the Lasers. Courtney Tello, freshman from Nashua, New Hampshire, reigning GNAC Rookie of the Week, has been busy here in this first half. Frazier sprints to it along the near side. Gives it away, but Levy there for it for Salve, but a whistle, and the Lasers will take it back with 6:40 to go in the second. Miller touched forward through midfield. Lennon, who had 2 goals and an assist on Saturday, gives it up to Blah, who wants to push it far side, but Parker there for Salve. And she'll hold it now out at midfield. Looks to swing it ahead. Picked off instead by Lennon. Her hard pass off of a Seahawk. That's Wales. But she's able to track it down again on the far side. And a whistle here against Lasell. Seahawks with the ball and the lead. Hansen able to get in front of Lennon and draw the foul. 5:43 to go in the second quarter. That pass goes off of Kaylin McHugh. Seahawks will turn it over. Parker, far side for Salve, skips it ahead. Timms with some space. Lefebvre now. Wanted to get it back for Timms, who has to come back to it. Timms along for Parker up the left side. Parker. And Timms tries to pull it out of the air. But the whistle, we'll see which way it goes. It'll be against Lasell. McHugh will drop it in play on the far side. Hansen bounces it into the attacking end. Taken first by the Lasers. Gagne will walk it out. McHugh to take it back for Salve. 4.5 to go in the quarter. And a dangerous pass taken away, and a foul. Sheridan Blah knocked down. She'll keep on going, though. Lennon up the right side, will walk it into the attacking end. Loses it out near the point. Ortiz trying to turn away, and McHugh pokes it from her. Actually make that Kristen Wales. Lefebvre at midfield. Wanted to get it to Parker. Instead, Miller and her will tangle on the far side. Parker comes away with it. Hard pass, broken up. Turned over at midfield. Lauren Foster. Bedrosian. Nifty handling up the right side. On the backhand, bounces it into space. Timms almost got to it. Lasers desperately trying to get it out, and it will go off the foot of Allison Barnes. Seahawks should get it, and they will. Maeve Ledwith trying to get it to the point. That's broken up. Lennon able to squirt it out to midfield. Elizabeth Clark back for Salve. Allison Barnes fouled on the run. Here's Lennon now. Trying to slide it through. Dubuque knocks it free from inside. Kennedy on the far side. Some space for her to run. Kennedy shielding the ball up the far sideline. Slides it along for Parker. Kennedy. Left side. Trying to walk all the way in. Turns. Drops back off to the point. Loose in the slot. Knocked free. Lasers send it out to midfield with 2:20 to go in the half. Ortiz flicked ahead. Whistle against Salve. 2:12 to go. Page jet. Stepping in front of it is Ledwith. But another whistle against the Seahawks. Ortiz couldn't connect with Barnes. Wales and McHugh on the far side trying to get to it for Salve, and they do. Elizabeth Clark once again through midfield. Out of the reach of Lefebvre. And Wales whistled for the foul with 99 seconds to go in the first half. Lefebvre in stride for Kennedy. Kennedy able to keep on going up the left side. On the backhand, trying to float it towards the cage. And the Seahawks turn it over. That one hopping up high. Final minute, first half. Lauren Foster wanted to play into the corner. Kira Spedden. Last to touch it. Lasers will get it back with 43 seconds to go in the half. Turned over. Maeve Ledwith. Looking to navigate a crowd. In stride. Lex Purcell tied up and a corner. "20 seconds to go in the half. And with Bedrosian getting a breather, it will be Kira Spedden heading out into the corner. Seahawks went to the short side last time. Spedden up top now. Kennedy will stop it. Kennedy will fire and a save made. Second chance shot fired in front. A third chance shot is blocked as well. Kennedy with the initial shot saved by Tello, and then Lauren Foster with 2 point-blank follow-up chances. And 3 saves in a row for Courtney Tello. And that is how the first half will come to a close. The Seahawks score 3 straight goals. They'll lead 4-1 at half. And we will take a break and be back with the call of the second half here from Middletown. You're watching Salve Regina and Lasell non-conference field hockey action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back.
Resolutions for 2021 are to continue to see our student athletes excel in the classroom, continue to be strong community members reaching out to others, for us to see more of our family, friends, and alumni, and to give every student athlete a chance to win a championship. I wear this so that I remember what our true potential is. Our main goal is to be together in person, cheering on our Seahawks as they compete. Each one will have an opportunity to win a championship and have personal bests. In 2021, I hope to see you here cheering on our Seahawks. Stay well, be healthy, go Seahawks.
Hi, my name is Jen Foster. I'm the head field hockey coach here at Salve Regina University. This coming fall will become my 16th year here at Salve Regina. Our team remains very competitive in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. The past 6 seasons we have made it to the semifinal game. Not only does our team succeed on the field, we also set the bar very high in the classroom. The past 15 years we have earned the NFHCA National Academic Team Award. And in the last decade alone, we've had 57 players receive individual honors. My expectations for our players are to be strong student athletes. We really encourage them to have strong time management skills and set priorities. I look for players who are self-motivated and disciplined and have a true passion and a team-first attitude. Team culture is something we really stress within our program, and we expect to recruit players that exhibit these behaviors. If you're interested in playing at Salve, I encourage you to fill out our online recruit profile. You then can follow up with an email including any video footage or coach recommendations you may have. I also encourage you to let us know of any summer showcases or tournaments you will be playing at. I will be directing 2 summer camps here at Salve, and I encourage prospective players to attend. I hope after hearing this you'll want to be a Salve Seahawk, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Resolutions for 2021 are to continue to see our student athletes excel in the classroom, continue to be strong community members reaching out to others, for us to see more of our family, friends, and alumni, and to give every student athlete a chance to win a championship. I wear this so that I remember what our true potential is. Our main goal is to be together in person, cheering on our Seahawks as they compete. Each one will have an opportunity to win a championship and have personal bests. In 2021, I hope to see you here cheering on our Seahawks. Stay well, be healthy, go Seahawks.
Hi, my name is Jen Foster. I'm the head field hockey coach here at Salve Regina University. This coming fall will become my 16th year here at Salve Regina. Our team remains very competitive in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. The past 6 seasons we have made it to the semifinal game. Not only does our team succeed on the field, we also set the bar very high in the classroom. The past 15 years we have earned the NFHCA National Academic Team Award. And in the last decade alone, we've had 57 players receive individual honors. My expectations for our players are to be strong student athletes. We really encourage them to have strong time management skills and set priorities. I look for players who are self-motivated and disciplined and have a true passion and a team-first attitude. Team culture is something we really stress within our program, and we expect to recruit players that exhibit these behaviors. If you're interested in playing at Salve, I encourage you to fill out our online recruit profile. You then can follow up with an email including any video footage or coach recommendations you may have. I also encourage you to let us know of any summer showcases or tournaments you will be playing at. I will be directing 2 summer camps here at Salve, and I encourage prospective players to attend. I hope after hearing this you'll want to be a Salve Seahawk, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back to Gaudet Field. Start of the third quarter here between Salve Regina and Lasell. Seahawks leading 4-1 over the Lasers. Eliza Timms with 2 goals in the first half. The Seahawks scored to make it 1-0. That was Grace Parker. And then 30 seconds later, Lisa Ortiz evened things 1-1. But Olivia Hussey, her first career goal, and then 2 goals by Eliza Timms to close out the first half. And that is how the Seahawks lead 4-1. Seahawks now moving right to left here in this second half. Lasers will move left to right. Pass into the slot. Timms trying to find it. Shot thrown on the cage from Hussey. And that is saved by Courtney Tello. Parker. And a corner here for Salve. And it will be Bedrosian in the corner for the Seahawks. Bedrosian all the way up high. Stopped by Parker. Her hard shot thrown towards the cage. Blocked in front. Hussey trying to dig it out. Out on the wing. And the Lasers come up with a big stop. And the ball out of play. Last touch by the Seahawks. So that's a big stop early in this quarter for the Lasers. Sheridan Blah trying to get around Levy. Carrying up the left side. Now stops her drive. And we'll wait for reinforcements. Poked free into space. Seahawks with it. Pass up ahead is picked off. Lily Stark walks it up the right side. Kristen Wales out there waiting. Blah trying to spin along the end line. Now Stark. And a corner coming here for the Lasers. And we'll see who they send out into the corner. And that'll be Sage Dodier. Dodier to put it in play left side of the cage. All the way up top, Blah waiting. Throwing it in front, knocked away by Levy. Levy trying to get her around Ortiz, who's whistled for the foul. And the Lasers turn it over. One and done on the corner chance. And a new goalie here to start this half. That's Casey Phoebus out there for Salve. So Olivia Butler, her night is done. Only saw one shot in that first half. Gave up the goal. That's the lone score right now for the Lasers. Phoebus, the junior from Souderton, Pennsylvania. Here's Stark up the right side, trying to slide it in front, and she loses it out of play. Grace Parker trying to thread the needle to Timms, and Timms able to come away with it. Now angles out towards the middle of the field and scoops it across to the far side. Frazier stood up by Miller, and a foul against Salve. Trinfio. Here's Hussey, top of the arc, fires it in, and that's blocked and taken by Sheridan Blah. Maggie Hansen drops it into the corner left side. Wales all alone out there, turns and fires it blindly. Here's Timms. Timms on the wing, and she is whistled for the foul. Seahawks try to get it through to Parker. Trinfio trying to keep it alive. Now Stark with it for the Lasers. Up the sideline. Blah able to keep it in play. Wales back there to Challenger. Blah able to get it through. Now angling middle. Top of the arc right side. Looking to scoop it ahead. Able to follow up her shot and draw a corner. Corner for the Lasers with 9:19 to go in the third. We'll see who they send out there. And it will be somebody different this time. That's Claire Shepard. Out in the corner for the Lasers. Shepard, stopped by Lennon out high. She delays. Now backhands it on the goal. Thrown in front, and that one blocked in front by Levy. And then a hard shot out high. Dubuque stood in the way of it for a moment. But the Lasers, they score. Kenzie Lennon with 9:08 to go. Makes it a two-score game. Grace Parker. And a whistle will give it back to the Lasers. A little bit of momentum here for Lasell. Joanna Snyder Taken back by Hussey. And now a foot race on the far side. And a whistle against the Lasers. 8:20 to go in the third. Near side, Parker. Through for Timms. Trying to get it back to Trinfio. Parker looking to keep it alive out near the 20-yard line. Throws it hard into the slot. Timms trying to find it. Thrown towards the net and booted away by Tello. Denying Timms, who hustles to keep it alive on the wing left side. Surveys the field, able to get it away to Parker, top of the arc. She throws a dribbler on the net. That's saved by Tello. Trinfio fires it into the crowd. In deep, Hussey. And a foul on the inside against Salve will end that sequence. Some big stops defensively for the Lasers here to start this third. Trinfio. Parker alone in the corner left side. Slides it up top. Hussey bumped off the play and then whistled for the offensive foul. Lasers, though, turn it over right in front of the Seahawks bench. Wales. Parker waiting, chops it towards the goal, and that's wide. Trinfio. Her pass picked off out high. Wales knocks it free from Stark and now walks it into play behind Lefebvre. Lefebvre fighting and a foul against the Lasers. Bedrosian sprinting up the far side, gets to the top of the arc, loses it. Teams trading turnovers here in the midfield. Stark now with some space, all alone up ahead for Lasell, now waiting for reinforcements. Pass down the line, foot race for Stark. Wales back there for Salve. Stark one-hands it into the attacking end. Dubuque will knock it free. Back for Wales along the near side. 5.5 to go in the third. Here's Parker with Timms up ahead. Pass comes there. Timms trying to stick handle and can't get around Kaylin Gagne. Parker now on the reset. Through for Parker. Lefebvre wanted to pass back in the corner. Flipped up ahead. And the Lasers look to carry it out. Deflected out of play by Wales. Lasell will keep it. 4:44 to go in the third. Last touch by Parker. Lasers will keep it. Four teams in action tonight here for Salve. 4-2 here in this game. Women's soccer at home on Topa Field right now. 15 minutes to go in the first half of that game. Bridgewater State leading the Seahawks 2-0. Salve Regina men's soccer on the road tonight at Coast Guard. That game just getting underway. And then women's volleyball in action up at Rhode Island College. And they'll have their first home match of the season tomorrow night. Foul on the Seahawks. Lasers will keep it out wide. Mark Arell. Lennon. Another foul against Salve out high. Dodier trying to navigate through 3 Seahawks. Another foul against Salve with 3:24 to go. This has been a strong third quarter here for the Lasers. Pass in deep, and Phoebus sprints out to just boot it away and out of trouble. Whistle against Lasell. Seahawks trying to sprint up the field, and that is Spedden who got tripped up and lost it. Seahawks, though, keep possession. McHugh near side, and Timms, make that Kennedy. Can't keep it in play. 2:43 to go in the third. This has been a strong quarter here for the Lasers. And the Seahawks looked like, the way they ended that first half, that the floodgates might be ready to open. Field has definitely been tilting the Lasers' way here in this third. And McHugh commits the foul. Lily Stark in the middle. Spedden draws the foul against Lasell. Her pass deflected. McHugh wanting to keep it. And here's Kennedy now. Kennedy touches it ahead to herself with one hand. She'll scoop it. Look to flick it through to Timms. That's blocked on the near side. The whistle will keep it Salve Regina's way with 99 seconds to go in the third quarter. McHugh widen the left side. Here's Timms. Lefebvre, top of the arc, floats it inside. That shot blocked. McHugh in the corner, wanting to get it through to Timms. Knocked out of play by the Lasers. 1:08 to go in the third. McHugh to Lefebvre, back to McHugh. Against the near sideline in the corner. Trying to shield the ball here. Ripped away from behind for a moment by Marcarell. Lefebvre now wanting to get it through. Timms turns and fires, and that one's blocked in front. Spedden looking to get it towards the net. Out of play and a corner here for Salve. And it will be Spedden taking the corner for Salve. Up top, Kennedy pushes it along right side. Shot thrown towards the cage. That's blocked in front. Timms trying to rip it free. Kennedy looking to throw it towards the net. Lefebvre couldn't get to it. Ball still loose on the far side. Hansen trying to track it down. She keeps it in play. Ball dribbled inside. And another corner. Seahawks will change it up, so Spedden once again will put it in play, but this time from the right of the cage. 19 seconds to go in the third. Short side, McHugh looking to throw it inside. Kennedy able to rip it away. She turns and fires, and that goes wide. And that'll do it for the third quarter. So the Lasers get the only score of the period, but Salve Regina still leads 4-2. We'll take a break and be right back with the call of the fourth quarter. You're watching non-conference field hockey action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to Gaudet Field. Start of the fourth quarter, Salve Regina leading 4-2. We saw Casey Phoebus in the third, and now Bryn Prothero, the freshman from Glastonbury, Connecticut, between the pipes for Salve Regina. So all three goalies have seen action here tonight. Seahawks with the 2-goal lead. Only score so far the second half, though, belongs to the Lasers, who scored 6 in the second half in their win on Saturday versus Regis. Still Courtney Tello, and she is the only goalie. At least the only goalie dressed here tonight for the Lasers. They do have Sofia Rodriguez, but does not look like she is suited up here for this one. Olivia Hussey, who had her first career goal in the first half, couldn't get a pass through. Lily Stark, as the Lasers still moving left to right here in this second half, turn it over at midfield, and a foul against Lasell. 13:26 and counting to go here in the fourth. Score update for you. Men's soccer at Coast Guard. They lead 1-0 now. Rich Ventura, the goal, 1 minute and 18 seconds in. 36 minutes left in the first half of that one. So that goal probably coming just as we were announcing the out-of-town scoreboard. Here's Grace Parker dancing along the near sideline. Poked away from her, but Lasell last to touch it. Trunfio will walk it into play. Wales tied up, and a foul against the Lasers. Wales passes into a crowd. Trunfio couldn't get to it. Given right back to Wales, though, at midfield. Stark trying to pressure her from behind. Through now to Sheridan Blah. And she can't get past Maggie Hansen. Bettel. Fouled up high by Trunfio. Lasers will keep it. That one spun into a crowd. Taken by Salve. Parker along the near side, right in front of the Lasers bench, will walk it ahead. Trying to pass it to herself, and she'll lose it out of play right at midfield with 11:49 to go in the fourth. Andrew Pizzelli here, bringing you the call. Thank you for finding us here on the Salve Athletics Network. Here's Timms to Parker. Seahawks on the move. Pass to the point. Hussey trying to settle it down. And the foul up high by the Lasers. Seahawks now will wait for some reinforcements. Here's Hussey pushing it right side. Frazier fires it into the middle. Timms on the backhand. Save made by Tello. Lasers looking to clear. Wales fires it right back in. Taken at the arc. Wales once again stepping up on the left side. Kaylee Miller looking for anywhere to go. Nearly gives it back to Trunfio. Seahawks upping the pressure here. And then Wales draws the foul. Will stay on the attack. Timms can't keep it at the top of the arc left side. Lisa Ortiz trying to back her way through midfield. Now turns, gives it up on the near side. Blah runs into a double team and able to get around it. Nifty move by Sheridan Blah. Blah able to keep on going. Now heads to the net. Stark trying to get it there, and it's off the side of the cage and out of play. Last touch by Salve, though. Lennon along the end line. Flicks it in front. And Prothero makes the save. Kenzie Lennon trying to get it to the front of the cage, and Bryn Prothero there to boot it away. (19-2), the shot advantage for Salve. Seahawks have been averaging about 24 shots a game, and outscoring opponents 13-4. Trinfio along for Grace Parker. Parker up the left side. Right at the end line, and then knocked down. And they'll just say ball out of play. I guess no blood, no foul. 8:42 to go. A whistle here against Salve. Trinfio got her foot on it. Grace Parker fires it for Timms. And Timms looking to turn the corner left side. Tim sprinting ahead, has Bedrosian to the net as well. Trying to get the pass through there. Bedrosian trying to get it on the net. Tello makes the save. Big scramble in front and a corner. So Bedrosian on the pass from Timms couldn't get it past Tello, who aggressively came out to challenge. But now a corner here for Salve with 7:56. And it looks like it'll be Bedrosian this time, right of the cage, to put the corner in play for Salve. All the way up top, Frazier waiting, firing in wide. Shot from Emily Frazier at the point goes wide. Lasers with it. Given away. Timms along for Kennedy. Kennedy inside, and that one deflected. The Lasers deflected it, but almost towards their own goal. Now they'll walk it out near side. Ortiz. Allison Barnes backtracking. Trying to get it back to Ortiz. Wales there to knock it free. 6:56 to go in the fourth. Whistle against the Lasers. And now confusion about which way it's going to be. It'll actually be a whistle against Salve. Ortiz can't slide it through. Wales there defensively for Salve Regina. Near side now to Kennedy. Quickly along for McHugh. Wants to run through midfield. Able to get the pass through to Eliza Timms. Timms wants to play it to herself. Keeps it in play. And sprints up the left side, cutting back to the middle now. Kennedy wanted to settle it down at the point. And a whistle here against Salve Regina. And see the speed from both Kennedy and Timms, how quickly the Seahawks can change the field. A whistle here against the Seahawks. .5:43 to go. Two-score game. Lasers with the only score here of the second half. Kenzie Lennon in the 36th minute. Timms all the way across to Frazier. Frazier sprinting right side. Lost it, but a foul against Lasell. led with into the corner. Another foul against Lasell. Up top to Hansen. Hansen wanting to get it inside. And the Seahawks turn it over. .450 and counting to go in the fourth. Floated out to the far sideline, and another whistle against Salve Regina. .428. A lot of whistles here in the midfield. Kennedy able to rake it free. Now we'll take it into the corner. Has Parker along with Timms up top to Lefebvre. Fires it inside, taken by the Lasers. Drifted out back to midfield. Stark wanting to sprint with it. Stark carrying it herself. Trying to angle around Elizabeth Clark. And Clark called for the foul, so Lasers will keep it. 3:39 to go. Barnes couldn't get it inside. Dubuque near side. Clark tied up. And the whistle going against Salve. Ball bounced out high. And the whistle against Lasell. That was Barnes getting in the way. 3:08 to go. Salve holding on to a 2-goal lead. The 2 goals from Eliza Timms, the difference right now. It was Parker and Hussey. First career goal for Hussey in the first half, and then 2 goals from Timms. Seahawks scored 3 goals very quickly. It looked like they may run away. But the Lasers have had more of the chances here in this second half. That one blocked inside, and a whistle before Kennedy can try and get it to the net. McHugh draws the foul. 2 minutes to go. Lasers will have to move fast here. Kennedy rips it away. And now we'll walk it into the corner. Trying to touch it inside for Spedden. Kicked out of play by Courtney Tello. And is able to knock it off of Kira Spedden, the freshman from Bolton, Massachusetts. So the Lasers get it back, but just 1:34 to go. And needing 2 quick goals, and they turn it over to Wales, who will wisely drop it on back. Clark sends it all the way across the field. Lauren Foster plays it up into the far corner. Spedden leaves it. Seahawks just controlling the ball here. Spedden with the backhand shot that goes wide. With 1:03 to play. Seahawks with the ball and the lead. Seahawks drop it on back to Wales. 30 seconds to go. Seahawks doing a good job just playing keep away here. Chase down into the corner. Lauren Foster able to keep it alive. Draws the whistle. 18 seconds to go. Ball hopped in the middle. Kennedy trying to get it past Tello. A big scramble and a foul on the inside. Lasers will get it back, but just 8 seconds and counting. And they will not be able to get it up the field, and that'll do it. The Seahawks do enough in the first half. They dig in defensively here in the second. Seahawks will race onto the field and celebrate with Bryn Prothero, who got action here in the fourth quarter. This one's final. Salve Regina improves to 5-0 with the 4-2 victory here today, matching their best start in program history. Meanwhile, the Lasers fall to 2-3 overall. They'll be back home versus Riviera this Saturday at 3 p.m. And the Seahawks, with that 5-0 record, trying to set a new record for best start in program history, will be going up against the University of New England this Saturday at 12 p.m., the first Commonwealth Coast Conference matchup for the Seahawks this year. I want to thank our entire staff and production crew, Presley Boyce on camera work and stats, and Owen Callahan also serving as our camera operator and statistician here tonight. Big thanks to them, and thank you to you for joining and listening with us here tonight. Once again, your final Salve Regina 4, Lasell University 2. I am Andy Pizzelli. Have a good night, everyone.